Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Saudi Auto Live. Today, we are in the south of Spain at the Ascari race resort, checking out the all-new 2014 Lamborghini Huracan. Now, before I get into the details of this car, for those of you who think that this is a warmed-over Gallardo, let me tell you something. It isn't. This is a brand new platform with significantly revised geometry, and later on we'll get a chance to go over all the technical developments of this car. Styling-wise, this car is pure Lamborghini, having borrowed significant styling cues from his elder brother, the Aventador, like the Y-shaped LED running lights in the front, the massive air intakes, and my personal feature, which is absolutely gorgeous, the single-line angle from the front windshield all the way down to the front bumper, reminiscent of the classic Countach. Coming to the rear of the car, the styling cues from the Aventador continue over here, with very similar lights and the rear bumper. My particular favorite, I love the way this whole thing is shaped. The car just looks absolutely gorgeous with this honeycomb grille and those massive exhausts sticking out the rear, giving it a really very aggressive feel. The profile of this car is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love the way the aerodynamically shaped side view mirror just sticks out. When you're driving the car, it is such a prominent feature from your driving perspective. Also, the integrated aerodynamics really give the car such a clean finish. It's absolutely stunning. The new wheels, again, Lamborghini having borrowed from its elder brother, the Aventador, absolutely gorgeous. The interior of the car has been significantly revised. The dashboard is now a 12-inch TFT screen, which you can modify to highlight either the RPM, the navigation, or the speedometer, depending on what you're planning on doing with the car. The start button, again from the Aventador, just never gets old. This entire layout with the integrated indicators inside, it's just absolutely stunningly designed. What I don't like about it, this has come straight out of an Audi, which Lamborghini really should consider doing something about. So here we are talking with Mr. Rajani, the Director of Development and Research for Lamborghini. And Mr. Rajani, if you could please take us over the new structure of the Huracan. Okay. Tell us the most significant developments.
Okay, we can start from the real skeleton of the car. We have here this, for the first time, this hybrid chassis. Like you can see here, we have carbon fiber integrated in aluminum. It's a really unique solution that allowed us to have a dramatic increase of the stiffness compared to the previous Gallardo. We talk about 50% more. We are close to 30,000 Newton meter per degree. That is amazing number, but without increase of 1 gram the weight of the entire structure of the body in white. And this is really unique. It's the first time that there is an application like this in the car business. And the area where you see the black, that is a carbon fiber, are the area where theoretically it was necessary to put some improvement to achieve this stiffness. And with aluminum, the increase of the weight was too much, and for this reason we redefine everything with carbon fiber.
I can see the carbon fiber running through the center tunnel as well.
Correct.
For the rigidity of the...
Correct. Is to give rigidity in terms of torsional and also in terms of bending. We achieve mainly in the area of the rear firewall, of the rear bench, and the tunnel, this kind of improvement.
What about isolating the vibrations?
This is something that, in order to have homogeneous, let me say, body of a chassis, all the process of the junction between the two parts was made with, first of all, rivets, but after was glued and cocured together in the oven. In this way, you have a really monolithic, and you don't have any kind of possibility to have a vibration
and
between the two.
And it's fully integrated together.
Yes,
without any possibility of...
It's really a monolithic part.
And tell me about the weight distribution, Mr. Rajani. I can see, the bulk of the engine is centered over here. That would leave the front end a little bit light.
We have like a weight distribution. We have 65% in the rear and 30% in the front. This is due to the front. We have a front differential, the central differential that we move forward as possible in order to have a better weight distribution. And after, like you remember, we have a standard setup of a torque distribution that is 70 and 30. And after it's clear that based on the different dynamic condition, we are able to move torque to front and the rear depending from the dynamic behavior of the car.
You're right, because even though the front end is a little bit light, it has not changed the turn-in characteristics of the car.
Correct.
It's still very sharp on the turn-in.
Because we are able to put the torque exactly where is needed, and this is due to the fact that we have electronic central differential, and this is managed directly from our Lamborghini Piattaforma Inerziale. And Lamborghini Piattaforma Inerziale allowed all the system of the car to work in the direction of the driver. And what the driver asks, all the components of the car follow in order to give the best matching between your skill and what the car can offer to you in terms of dynamic.
Integrated package.
Yes, it's only one package. You don't risk to have somebody that do an action and another component made another one. There is only one brain that supervises to everything.
And it is a marvelous brain. Mr. Rajani, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
It was really a pleasure for me.
It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. Thank you very much.
Grazie.
Thank you.